Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or as I like to call it, our little corner of the internet, which I love so much, and I'm very excited to go over this very first episode of 2025 with you. We're not going to take up any more time. Just a reminder, this is for entertainment. Let's just have some fun here, guys. Positivity only, because if you're negative, cut from the team. Let's go. And I will get out of the way. Let's go.
Okay guys, this cannot be a coincidence. Two people walking backwards on the same day, different parts of town. First video is the one that I took. The second part of the video is the one my sister took. It's December 17th, 24. Anybody else seeing people randomly walking backwards?
I mean, I hate to say this, but drugs come to mind, or what is it? Maybe there's some sort of challenge to weird people out. I don't know, but this does not seem normal. Have you guys noticed anybody walking backwards? I kind of scrolled through the comment section of this post, and people did say that they've seen it in California, and I don't know. Weird, really weird stuff. Had to start with it. Do you guys remember Airplane Girl?
You know the girl that was on the airplane? She's like, that guy's not real.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
There's a recent conspiracy that she's back on social media after she went missing.
I did not see anything.
What? Oh, and she looked different? And she looked different. She looks like a whole new person. Yeah. She started posting and she's trying to do like the Hawk Tua girl.
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that night.
She's trying to become a social media personality from being the girl that saw something in the plane. One of the pictures or videos she posted, it started going viral on Reddit because they looked back on her last sightings and she was missing. They had no idea where she went and no idea if this is even her because she looks different. They took those images and they put it through a processor to see if it matches the face, and it got a score that legit means that's not the person. But this is where it gets sus. The Reddit hackers, they looked into the picture and they were able to get the IP address of where the photo and the videos were taken.
Wow.
They looked into the address.
Where was it?
Yo, it's literally meters away from the White House.
Oh, goodness. Well, I can absolutely not fact check if this video came from meters from the White House. I don't have those kind of connections yet. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that right now. Feel free to debunk this if you want. I'm not privy. What I will say is, after this event happened, and I remember seeing this girl and other posts, I recall her first kind of sighting after. She was wearing almost the exact same thing. She wore the big earrings. She had her hair kind of back. And I said out loud, I feel like they're trying to make us believe this is this person. And I hate to be like over the top Mulder about this, but something felt very off with what they were trying to make her seem like. So I don't know. I wish we could know what she thought she saw in that moment at least. But there's no answer. Just, I saw nothing. Very anticlimactic after something so dramatic. Oh, dear friend Alexa. She's always got something to tell us, doesn't she?
The country's...
What happens to America on February 20th, 2031?
On February 20th, 2031, the United States of America ceases to exist. This date marks the culmination of a process of unification between various governments that was not approved by most people.
Now, I have not personally asked Alexa this, but I am curious if any of you have, if anyone is familiar with what happens, if we have any knowledge of February 20th of 2031. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I'm just kind of curious what you guys think, or what's the strangest interaction you've had with Alexa? I will say one of my strangest moments was when I realized that she's not, I mean, it's obvious, right? It's obvious. But when I realized she doesn't only record when you say her name. And in the app, there is a section that you can go to where you can hear all of the recordings that she's taken. And it's weird. Really, really weird. So be aware of that if anybody has those. They're really not safe if you're really trying to be private. Hey guys, just a quick reminder that I make these videos every single day, Monday through Friday. So if you're enjoying the content as much as I love creating it for you, go on ahead, hit that subscribe button and join this awesome community that we're building. Let's get back to it. Thank you guys for choosing to be here tonight, though. I also want to say that. I hope 2025 is just spectacular already. It has been for me. I've just had a very kind of calm day, got some stuff done, went and got some fancy water. I'm kind of a water snob. All right. We've shown some of these before, but I just find them so compelling. Not all of them, but some of them. I mean, obviously that's a statue, but look at that. I mean, I know that people look alike, and odds are genetically 2 people are going to be the same down the line. But some of them are just so good. And what I like about this video specifically and why I shared it is because it actually has the name of these people. It's not just a random photo. It's who it was. So you can do more research and see if you really agree they look alike or possibly could be the same person, if that's the road you want to go. Look at that. Sebastian de Mora. That's him, right? That's him. Matthew. It's unsurprising that these people are so successful. Hold on. Let's get the full name. There you go. Guys. That's nuts. Is this real? I think the rest of my night is going to be spent looking these things up. The hair doesn't help. You can't do that. Look at that. That is the same person. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing when it's not celebrities, just when it's regular people. Regular people. Did you guys see this little interview between Kanye and Elon? All right.
You know, I had this New Year's resolution that I was only going to talk to people who listen to me.
Okay. Well, I have a saying that we have the choice of being a spectator or a participant. But,
how did you feel about the things I just told you? Case in point. Like I said, let's start with the truth and start with transparency.
Right. Well, I'm trying to understand the truth of the universe.
You mean you talking about clothing?
What, sorry?
T-shirts? Shoes?
Well, sure.
I'll get you 4 T-shirts. Okay?
Definitely.
Yeezy's gonna be bigger than Apple.
Right. Except that ultimately we will all upload our minds to the computers and everyone will just be robots.
Yeah. And that's exactly what Steve would have wanted.
That's just, I mean, that is just a ridiculously false statement. Because...
No.
Yes.
I love that. No. Yes. I just thought this was a very odd clip. truthfully. An odd conversation, an odd interaction. I've seen these two interact before, and they definitely seem to have some sort of bromance, but this in particular was very odd. And particularly chilling was Elon Musk saying, ultimately, what we will do is upload our consciousness and become robots. And we need to be careful. We really do, because every step we take with the cell phone advancement and technology and AI, every step we take that we think we're, quote, progressing, we are making ourselves obsolete. Jobs are obsolete because AI is taking over. I mean, these are the steps that are going to be taken where we are, as humanity, as humans, we are going to be cornered. And life is going to look a lot different. So what does that mean? Do we stop using cell phones, or do we stop doing this stuff? I don't know. I don't know the answer. All I know is I'm a little scared of the steepness of the slope that we're falling down. Does this have you guys worried too, or am I just AI phobic? I have nothing against AI. I just have something against how quick it's coming and how reliant so many facets of our well-being is on it.
Whatever you do, do not buy these dolls right here. They're called timeout dolls and they're creepy. And if you don't believe me, just listen to this story. There was this girl and she was babysitting and they had one of these timeout dolls in the house.
Guys, I'm babysitting and I just found the creepiest thing. Look at this. What is that? Oh my god.
She was like mimicking what the doll looks like, but then something so scary happened.
Oh my god, it has another bell. Oh my god. Guys, guess who I am?
Something was running and it looked just like the doll. And I think if it wasn't for the smear, nobody would have seen it, but this girl has not posted since.
The TV just literally turned itself off by itself, and then the lights started going insane. Let me show you. Okay, wait for it, because it was literally just happening a second ago.
I mean, that's the light. The lights do certain things with energies. If anybody cares to hear a quick little story, when I had the first house that I lived at in Maine, it was way up north, way to the tippy top north, radio stations in French, like north. And the house was very old. I've talked about it before. And some people of the family passed away in the house. Of course, this was not exactly disclosed at the time, but would they have changed it? I don't know. But there were just not bad vibes, but odd vibes, and definitely an eeriness to the house. And anytime, you know, we went up to drop off some things or to kind of set it up more, it was weird. And I eventually, obviously, I set up some cameras, saw some very strange. It's the first time I ever actually began to believe in orbs, because I saw them. And I saw them and interacted through the intercom with them. And I had no explanation. I shared it with people. Like, it would be this huge orb in the middle of the dark room with the video camera, and it would appear and just be floating around. And I would speak through the microphone to it and and try and ask questions and say, move up or down. And it did. If I can find that footage, I'll share that with you too, because it was insane. But towards the end, I was scared to go upstairs in that house. And I can't explain why, because nothing bad ever happened there that I'm aware of. And one of the last trips there, most of the furniture was gone, kind of created this cozy bed of blankets in the living room, had Jim there with me. You know, we were just kind of like, as a family, just the last of it was there. We had like our couch, a recliner, and our blankets. and a few other remaining things that we had already packed up. So we're laying there. I was like, I'm going to go get another blanket. So I went upstairs and I was so scared. I made Jim come with me. I was like, come on, buddy. So he came up the stairs, went to the back bedroom. As soon as I opened the door to one of the bedrooms up there, I turned the light switch on and it immediately just went out. Like, it blew out the bulb and made this loud crash. And Jim, I couldn't get him to come into the room. I just like stood there, grabbed the blanket and just ran back down. I was like, I'm never going up there again. Not ever. I don't care what's up there. I will not be going up there. It was weird. I know that was another weird tangent, but creepy stuff happens. And because I feel like someone's going to be like, this is crap, or like, this isn't true, because of course people always say that stuff. But I have had experiences similar to this, and I wholeheartedly believe it. Now, do I think the doll was walking by? Could have been the kid, but that like energy sucking light stuff, I believe. Moving on.
In Pennsylvania. The following two videos are from two different witnesses. This event started occurring the night of December 29th and into December 30th today. Now, what they're capturing are these odd flashes of light in the sky, but the second video, this is where it gets really weird. It's flashing a blue light, which most people are attributing to a transformer, but then it turns off and it goes completely black. It's not their phone shutting off. It's literally the sky going completely black. What is going on? Take a look at these videos and tell me what you think.
Babe, good.
Okay, so again, people are gonna say whatever they're gonna say, but the sky has been doing some strange things. That second one in particular just seems so, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it, glitchy, didn't it? It just was like the light bulb of the sky needs to be changed, and they kind of forgot about it, and now they want us to not see that. There was a video a while back, and it was a little girl in the background and a little boy coming up and talking to what I can presume is his dad, and he's like, "Dad, look at Carly." And Carly was back there, and there was some creature that looked like it was reaching out, and she like, it was a weird thing. Well, this apparently is after that. I didn't know there was more, but I found more.
Somebody over there.
Over where?
Right there.
Hey! What are you doing over there?
That's the thing Carly was playing with before. We don't need all that scary music. That's obnoxious. Be honest. Do you want to find it? I don't know. This one really creeps me out. I think this is right after Carly's in the background kind of playing with it. The woodland creatures. Haunting. This is another video that has been making the rounds, obviously around the internet, of these guys checking out a haunted ER of the hospital that they work at. But this is the footage that's actually their footage, not the video that was created after the fact. So I thought that was kind of cool. And that's what we're going to look at.
You guys. Haunted ER. We're going to go. Haunted ER, haunted ER. I'm going to go too. Oh my God, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. We got a chance. You nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Yes.
Do you see anything? What?
Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Oh. Yeah, it's just a little doll. It has training.
Oh, it's a train down here.
Put it here.
It's still weird though.
Yeah, look at her.
It's weird. Sorry, I thought you were about. I thought you were about. It's just freaky.
So I'm going to just skip forward a little.
They like see me? God, I feel like I'm gonna see.
Oh, that's the same room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Lights are. Go in. Go in.
I want to go in. No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are. I don't like that.
Here's
I
why the
don't like
lights
that.
are on.
Just go do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys can come in with me.
Yeah,
Look,
of course we're
I'm
gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, it feels weird. Was that you?
Yeah.
That's where it feels weird. Ooh.
Have we not heard of a flashlight, guys? Come on. Can't.
Oh! 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 The curtain moved!
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
Shut up.
It
No,
moved.
it
It
didn't.
moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It did.
curtain move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay. Oh!
As one of the nurses walks further into the room, a hospital curtain suddenly moves on its own. The nurse, terrified beyond belief, bolts out of the room at full speed, feeling completely unsettled. But then, within seconds of this happening, a cane mysteriously falls on its own. Now the following clip, which was captured by another nurse, shows the same exact incident, but from a different point of view. Take a look.
What? What?
The curtain moved.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Shut up. No, it
moved.
didn't.
Yes, it did.
Why would a
It
curtain
did.
move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
The nurses in this video believe that this may have been the ghost of a child who recently passed away in that same room. But, as with most occurrences on this floor, they also think that it could have been another spirit. Whether...
I mean, it's an ER. All sorts of stuff happens, and I can't imagine hauntings not happening here. But, yeah. I didn't want you to have to watch the entire thing, so I tried to skip along, but you get the idea. That's the full video of their little investigation into the ER. And obviously a lot of it is just being creeped out, but the curtain moved, the cane fell. There's obviously other stuff on the floor. I find it very hard to believe that hospital staff knocked it on the floor and left it there in the ER. I also wonder where everybody else is. Don't they usually have staff 24/7? Let's move on to secret societies, shall we?
Societies. Careful about how we interpret what we read, especially the Bible. And I'll tell you why. When I research these secret societies, and I research the Bible, and by the way, I'm a Christian, so if you're a Christian, don't think I'm knocking your religion. I'm not. I'm just telling you what I found. I have found that at the very heart and core of all these secret societies lurks the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah is the ancient Jewish mysticism. It is a method of encoding information through a system of mathematics and numbers. It is some of the most ancient knowledge that man has ever possessed and has been kept secret and given only to those who have proven themselves worthy through the process of initiation. Nobody knows where it comes from. I can tell you this, it was there long before the Jews came along. The Jews just took it and preserved it, and they passed it down, and it's used by everybody. Because it's at the heart and core of the secret knowledge, the metaphysics, the real science that none of us know anything about. These people that belong to the secret societies never dared to write down in any language what they knew, what it was that they were guarding, because then someone could steal it and then the secret would be out. So they devised secret systems of encoding the secrets of the ages, the knowledge, the hidden knowledge, the occult. Now, occult doesn't mean evil. It doesn't mean the devil. It doesn't mean Satan. Occult means hidden. It means hidden. That's all it means. So they took this knowledge and they made it occult through a system of encoding, encryption, one of which is mathematics, numbers. Another is architecture. Everybody wonder, why do they have a fraternal organization called the Freemasons? Aren't those the guys that build walls? You bet they do. But every wall they build contains the secrets that have been kept and maintained throughout the ages, and it's encoded in the architecture and in the measurements of the buildings and in the mathematical formulas used to derive the geometry, the shape, the length and breadth and height of rooms, all encoded there.
Which would mean that the answers are truly all around us, just built in.
Remember this episode.
So long, suckers.
We uncover the truth.
Same old space, huh, Dad?
Yep. Jealous?
Well, no, we've got the same chair.
You're jealous.
Your membership pack.
What's it?
You put that sticker on your car so you won't get any tickets. And this other one keeps paramedics from stealing your wallet while they're working on you.
Oh, and don't bother calling 911 anymore. Here's the real number.
Ooh.
Who controls the British pound? Who keeps the metric system down? We do. We do.
Who leaves Atlantis off the maps?
Who keeps the Martians under wraps? We do.
It's a lot of stuff that they do. I'm not going to say too much, for I try to keep it friendly with the algorithm. But let's keep pushing the boundaries, right?
You guys, I want to share with you the secret covenant that you might or might not have heard about. The secret covenant was created by none other than the Rockefellers, and maybe even someone even higher than them, let's be honest. But this is their secret covenant and their clause of things that they wanted to follow. And if you're a conspiracy theorist or a critical thinker and you're aware of what's been going on in the world, you're going to know exactly how suitable this is. This is written word for word, and I want to read it to you. Okay, so bear with me. The secret covenant. An illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We'll create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their help. We will start early on. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what the children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will go depressed, slow, and obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods so they many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be always pure, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will grow them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits it best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. They shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them. They were all one. That they were all one. This they must never know. They must never know that a man's color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we will accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of the passage to their higher realms. Members of these groups will think that they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel the stars. They will never reach their higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know that they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs we have established from time. But if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. This is a secret covenant. This is why it's so important to learn about this, because when you learn about this, you create a life outside of the system. When you're aware of it, you can no longer be controlled. When you know what they want to do, you no longer fall into the traps from health, money, empowerment, purpose, higher vibrations, the music that you're listening to, the food that you're eating, the things that you're consumed with, the video games, the porn. All of this is all a distraction to keep you easily controlled. And once you know, when you change that, exactly like they said, they fear it. Because the more of us that rise up and are aware of what's happening, the more they lose their control, which is exactly what they don't want. And this is why we're recreating what the generation is going to look like. And this is why we're all waiting for the uprise, because we know that this entire plan is going to crumble.
Okay. That was a lot, right? Here's a couple of things. One, I think the first documentation of this whole manifesto thing is the early 2000s, like 2002, something like that I'm aware of. Now, as far as debunking, the truth is no one actually knows where it came from. It kind of anonymously blew up on the scene, not blew up, but like became here and there on some internet archives. Now, one of the biggest things with this of, people saying it's not real or whatever, because that's people. But one of their biggest arguments is just that in the full one, video games are mentioned and they were not invented until blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, just because that might be true does not mean that this also isn't true. This could have been just hidden for that long, and maybe video games were always a part of the agenda. We've always had more technology than we've known. They are always ahead of us. That's just how it is. So that's my thing with that. And the other part of it is maybe this manifesto wasn't created with the very first Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? Or any first member of some old, family. Maybe this is a newer manifesto, or maybe it came from somewhere else entirely. But regardless, I think that it's impossible to deny that over time, a lot of these things have proven to at least seem to be the direction that is intended. Just keep your eyes open, guys. That's all. This one is another one of those things. It's just really creepy. I don't like that he looks right at ya. Okay? He just like, now do you, my brother and I, when we were little, well, not little, but we were kids, we went on this thing at the boardwalk where you're strapped up and they slowly take you up, and then they say 3, 2, 1, fly, and one of you pulls some ripcord, and then you go whoosh, like over the beach and over the ocean, and it's a wild thing to do. And we got it on VHS, and let me tell you, my brother looked, I don't want to say like this, but he went white as I've ever seen a human go as a ghost, and he like checked out. He was so scared. I feel really bad that my adventurous ass made him go on this, but it could be that he kind of is just out of his mind in that way. You know what I mean? Like, just the fear and the anxiety of the situation could have taken over, or what feels more likely is that there is some sort of possession. What do you think? What do you think? We're going to go on to our happy clip because we're already 40 minutes into this video. I kind of got away talking about some stuff, but I think it's been a pretty fun one. This is not necessarily wholesome. It's kind of funny and something you can try on your friends or whoever. So let's go.
If I'm in second place and you pass
Hold on. Hold on. We want to start this all the way from the beginning. It's important.
If I'm in second place and you pass me, what place are you in?
First.
First place.
Yes.
I'm in second place and you pass me. Well, how would you be in first place?
Because I passed you. I passed you, so I'm in first.
I'm in second place, though.
Congratulations. Now I'm in first because I passed you. I passed you. Are we running? Are we driving? It doesn't matter. I passed you. I'm in first.
No.
Just don't get upset that you're not good at running or driving or whatever, and I passed you.
Okay, but I'm in second place.
Yes,
and then
I
you
understand.
pass me.
Right.
Okay. So what place would you be in?
First.
The answer's wrong.
How?
How?
Yeah.
I'm in second place.
The look on her face when she understands is funny.
You pass me. There's somebody in first place. I'm in second. You pass me. That means that you would be in second place.
That's funny. So this may have been satirical. She may have known the answer the whole time. I'm not sure. I think these guys do make some pretty funny videos, but it's funny. It's funny. And it's easy to laugh at when you know, but it's one of those out of the box things that maybe like you feel dumb for not realizing it at, as soon as you should have if you didn't. It's just one of those things. I thought it was funny to share. But that is episode 1 of 2025. I hope you guys have had fun, learned something, sparked some interest, or, just enjoyed hanging out. So we're going to go ahead. We are going to end it right there. Let's keep going into 2025. Make it the best year yet. I want you guys to know that I appreciate you being here so very much. I love my family. I love my grandma. I love my pets. I love you guys. And just remember that you are important to this world. We all have gifts. We all have a journey. Even if we don't see it yet, it is there and it is waiting for you. So just keep going. Okay? And keep spreading your magic and choosing joy and trying to be positive whenever you can, because that's what's important. Signing off. Good night.